Welcome back to this channel. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. 28 royal families urge Oyomesi to shun bias in selection of Alaafin. Let's get into the details. Members and leaders of the 28 royal families in Oyo Town has urged the Oyomesi to shun bias and abstain from further marginalization of the families in the selection of the Alaafin of Oyo. Head of the Isale Oja Agunloye, Abdulkarim Ishak, and the chairman of Agunloye Prince Isale Oja Alhaji Yusuf Tella noted that families of the other 28 children of Agunloye have been perennially marginalized in the selection of Alaafin of Oyo, adding that they won't stand such bias this time and round. In an interview in Oyo on Thursday, both Ishak and Tella stated that it was the turn of the 28 families to produce the next Alaafin. Saturday Tribune reports that the Alaafin stool became vacant following the demise of Obalamidi Adeyemi on April 22, 2022. Ishak, who spoke extensively on the issue, said 19 princes have already shown interest from the 28 royal families to become the next Alaafin. It is our turn now to produce the Alaafin, so we are appealing to the Oyomesi to pick one of our princes. We will not allow just one of the 29 children of our father to continue to produce the Alaafin. It is not possible. We are not going to allow that. We will go to court to enforce our rights. They want to suppress the remaining 28 families, but we won't allow that to happen again. Members of the 28 marginalized families have been meeting, and we have resolved to make sure that we are not cheated this time. Well, the saga for the next choice of the Alaafin of Oyo continues. We all know that Obalamidi Adeyemi III, the late Alaafin of Oyo, died on April 22, 2022 at the Alpha Babalola Church Hospital at Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State. According to them, he died after battling a brief illness, and now the quest to look for a new Alaafin has begun. We have seen people fighting for that position. We recall that some sources said that there is no peace in the Alaafin's household, as his brother and also 3 of his sons are fighting to take his position. But according to what the traditionalists have said, the Alaafin of the next Alaafin of Oyo can't come from the same household again. And while his son was tipped to become the next Alaafin of Oyo, and his brother have said that he doesn't want he doesn't want the Alaafin of Oyo son to become the next Alaafin of Oyo, that he wants to become the next Alaafin of Oyo. That is not only the Alaafin of Oyo's son that is allowed to rule, that he also has the right to take over the throne of his brother. So there's been some fights and fracas in the household, and now people have come out to say they want that position. And the Oyomesi is really taking time in determining who is going to be the next Alaafin of Oyo. When the late Alaafin of Oyo passed, Governor Seyi Makinde warned them not to leave the position vacant for too long, and that they should find the next Alaafin of Oyo, the next king, real fast, which they have not done yet. I'm sure they are trying to take the time. The patient dog eats the fattest bone, so they are trying to take the time. They don't want to make any mistake, because Obalamidi Adeyemi was the longest reigning king, even for 52 years, which is really a long time. So he must have done something right to still be on that throne, because he was a man of principle. He did not take anything lightly, and that is why they said that before he died, he made amends with people that he offended, because he had a strict policy and which everyone had to follow. So sometimes he might come out as being too hard on people, and he made amends before he died. So you know that this type of person is a principled man. He's very efficient. He sticks to the ground, and now they have to find a next Alaafin of Oyo. So maybe the reason why this Oyomesi are taking time is because they are trying to find the perfect person to fill in the shoes of the late Alaafin of Oyo. You can't just wake up one morning and say you want to put somebody there when you have not carried out the rituals, because obviously there will be rituals they have to carry out. They will have to the Bashawus will have to nominate, and the Oyomesi will have to pick the person, if the person is right and if the person is fit to become the next Alaafin of Oyo. Members and leaders of the 28 royal families in Oyo town have urged the Oyomesi to shun bias and abstain from further marginalization of their families in the selection of the Alaafin of Oyo. Well, 28 princes of the royal family have come out to tell the Oyomesi not to be biased in the selection of the next Alaafin, that they should shun every biases, and they have 28 princes who are capable of filling those shoes of the late Alaafin of Oyo. We all know that it's not an easy position. You're going to be a ruler over thousands of people, so it has to be a very careful selection. If you're not ordained by the forefathers, by the ancestors, you won't be in that position. So them urging the Oyomesi to quickly choose an Alaafin is really wrong. They should wait, because the Oyomesi have a reason why they've not elected anybody. They are looking for the perfect person. But 28 royal families have urged that the Oyomesi to make sure that they are not biased in the selection, and that they should be chosen because they are capable of filling those shoes. Ishaq has said that the 19 princes have already shown interest from the 28 royal families to become the next Alaafin, and they say that if they do not allow them, and if the 28 royal families do not produce the next Alaafin, that they're surely going to court to enforce their rights. And it's shocking, because this is a traditional thing. So why take it to court? So it's like they're already warning the Oyomesi, do not do not play any foul game, do not do anything. And a thought said that Seyi Makinde also tipped somebody on becoming the next Alaafin of Oyo, because these people have not made a decision. But people have frowned upon that act, because they say that Seyi Makinde has nothing to do with the coronation and the next Alaafin of Oyo. He has nothing to do with putting the next Alaafin of Oyo in place. So they should not add his mouth to something that is meant for the traditional list, something that is meant for the royal family. And we all know how politics is dirty. We all know the lie they steal. So nobody wants to be affiliated with politics kings. Nobody wants a politician to bring any king for them, because obviously you will not trust that king wholeheartedly, because obviously it's from a politician. So they are saying that if the Oyomesi do not act fast and pick somebody from the 28 royal families of the Agunloye household, that they will make sure they fight tooth and nail in court, and they will enforce their rights. They also say that they do not want the Oyomesi to suppress the remaining 28 families, and that they won't allow that to happen again. That it's been happening, and enough is enough, that they should pick the next Alaafin from the 28 royal families of the Agunloye household. While we are waiting, people have been patiently waiting to see who will become the next Alaafin of Oyo. We are still waiting and hoping that somebody who is capable of filling the shoes of the late Alaafin of Oyo, and even doing much more better than the late Alaafin of Oyo did, will come in place. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and turn on your notification button to get more news updates from us. And if you're joining us here for the first time, give us a thumbs up, and do not forget to share our link. Thank you.